I would like to thank Nordgreen for kindly sponsoring this video. I think the first thing I want to start with is actually the back side of my door. Yes, when we first moved into this place, they actually already had this command hook attached to the back of the door, so I thought this worked perfectly to store my bags on. Not that I do go out much these days, but it's always very convenient just to have my bags on the back of this door so I can quickly grab it on my way out. I got the collection of the We Bare Bears purses with my friends. So I have the panda, another one of my friends has the brown bear, and then another one of my friends has Ice Bear. I don't actually watch the show, so I don't know what it's called, but we thought it was cute for each of us to have it. And then on the top of all of that, I put my sun hat to cover the hook. I think the color of this sun hat helps to warm up this door as well, because this door is very white, and it's almost a cool toned white. Right next to the door, I have another bag, which is just my school backpack. It is very worn because I've used this for all of my college years thus far. And I have these cute little fuzzy charms on it. Inside it, of course, I do keep my school stuff, my main notebook and some of my papers, my laptop charger in here because it's so long and this just keeps it handy, and I can always plug it into my outlet right there next to my desk. I would like to do a what's in my bag tour, or what's in my school bag tour. But right now is not the best time because I don't really use it that much, but maybe in the future. First things first, this is my plant that I named Chikorita. She is a really big plant, and originally she was my mom's, but I wanted to bring a plant into my room. I thought it would really liven the place up and make it feel a little more happy. And as a new time plant owner, I can definitely attest to the fact that plants are serotonin. When I first got Chikorita, she was in the need of some revitalization, and lots of her leaves were very dry at the end. I tried to cut most of them off that were just completely done, but there's still a few leaves that have dry brown spots on the ends. Actually, over time, she's just started to heal herself, and she looks a lot stronger and greener now. And behind her massive sprawl, I have just a few things sitting back there in the corner. So I just keep this plastic water bottle that I've been reusing for as long as I've had Chikorita. And then I have a massive box of Sour Patch Kids. I've just kept it here for whenever I may get the urge to snack. And then right on top of that, I have my Nordgreen watches, which is a great transition into today's sponsor. I would just like to take a quick moment to thank Nordgreen for partnering with me for this video. Nordgreen is a Scandinavian sustainable watch brand that I have worked with many times before, and I love working with them because they make a great effort to reduce their carbon footprint and instill ethical practices in their company. For Black Friday, they have given me a 35% off discount code to share with you. which is the largest discount code they are offering right now. So if you're interested in purchasing a watch for yourself, or maybe for a gift this holiday season, you can use my code in the description box below. Thank you, Nordgreen. And on top of that, I just have this pack of masks. Usually I do have my own cloth mask that I can reuse, but this is just in handy in case I ever happen to need disposable masks. Right next to Chikorita is my mirror. This isn't quite a full mirror. It appears very tall, but I'm 5'8", so this doesn't exactly work well for me unless I'm tilting it very far up in the front. But I thought it worked well in this corner of the room because it reflects a lot of the light from the window, so it makes the room appear very bright and a lot bigger, maybe. Originally I had it in that corner, but I think I like it arranged more over here and just in line with my bed. Right next to it I have my little waste bin, which I've had since childhood, but I have it here because last night I was actually just trimming my bangs, so it's quite nostalgic and it's really just another piece of my childhood. But the pink happens to suit my room. Usually I put it over by my desk, so there we go. It's back where it should be. On the left corner of my mirror, I just have a sleepy mask. And behind my mirror, I actually keep quite a few things hidden. Behind my mirror is a power outlet, which I just sit in front of my mirror at night and I plug in my hair dryer and I blow dry my hair. So that's why I keep it here. I have this pillow, which is actually a neck pillow. Back when I first got a lot of ear piercings, I read that this was an easy way for people who like to sleep on their side without it getting irritated and bumping your new pierced ears. I put a pillowcase on it because I am a drooler sometimes. It's nothing too spectacular. It's a very kind of weird space, so I just did my best to fit everything I could in here.
My studio lights, and then I would usually put my tripod, but I'm using this to film the room tour. With a collection of prints and posters, this basket with a bunch of blankets.
In terms of clothing, I keep these types of pajama sets hanging up on this side, my nightgowns. I also keep some skirts hanging up, and my jackets, or my sweaters, and my dresses. Then on the shelf on top, I have some folded fleece pajamas, and I have some, just a few childhood stuffed animals that I couldn't let go. I also have a candle I bought around Christmas time last year, which I might bring out and put on my desk as it transitions into December. And then on top of that, I have
storage for craft supplies, even more craft materials in that box, my scarves, and then a random pillow on top of that.
And then on the left side are more shelves. A bunch of my trophies and awards from school and from back when I did figure skating. Normal books and then manga. And then my little gaming collection. And this is just a box that I use to store all of my chargers and cables. Now these shelves are just me stuffing anything else that doesn't have a place onto it. In the corner of my little bed stand, I have a space to put my phone, which is very convenient whenever I'm going to bed and I need my alarm. I have this plain white comforter and duvet, and then I just have one bed sheet underneath, and then the matching pillowcases. This larger one is just the standard long sort of pillows, and this one over here is actually a throw pillow that doesn't really suit the colors of my room, so I'm covering it and putting it here to sort of fill in the space. And right where it meets, where there's some excess covering, I just put my bear. I've had this teddy bear since I was very, very young, before I can even remember. This little heart patch I actually sewed on myself because one day I thought I was being clever and giving her a fur cut. I was basically playing salon with her and I cut a hole in her cheek. But I think now the heart patch actually really suits her. I have this throw blanket that I just finished knitting myself. It's super big and chunky and it'll keep me warm when the winter arrives. A few years ago, I used to be super into anime and I would collect all these posters from artists. These were some of my favorite anime prints of some of my favorite anime. There's also this weird sort of cutout area, and I'm not really sure what it's meant for, but I just filled that in with 2 more posters. And this is where I keep my suitcases. I still don't have a name for this guy yet. But in the meantime, he's keeping the suitcases warm. The chair I have is just one that came in a set of dining chairs that I brought to my room. It matches all the ones in the kitchen. Every time I do a bullet journal video, I get a lot of questions about where I got my food truck calendar. I actually got it from a little stationery shop in Portland, Oregon, but I looked it up and you can actually order this off of their website. Next to it, I have some art prints and Polaroids of my friends and I. And over here is my schedule for the fall semester of all the classes and all the work I have. I put it in this little plastic sleeve so I can slide things in and out, and I can switch it out when the next semester rolls around. Here I have this really, really cheap mirror from, I think, Miniso. It's just a standard makeup mirror. On one side it's magnified and on the other side it's a normal mirror. Huh? Next to the mirror I have this bottle of lotion and I just keep it here because I use it every night. This is a candle from Bath & Body Works that I have been burning non-stop this season. It's literally the smell of fall, so it makes my room very cozy. Although I'm pretty much down to the end of it, so I think I'm going to replace it soon with a winter scent. Here I have a little container of Vaseline and just another chapstick. I also keep, well yes, I do keep a roll of double-sided tape here just because it's in the dispenser and it can stand like that. But I also keep all of my frequently used pens and pencils. Here I have my laptop on top of its case, and I recently changed the background of my laptop to a scene from Howl's Moving Castle. I just have a little tissue box and then my camera, my DSLR that I use most often when I'm filming, aside from this vlog camera that I'm currently filming on. This is a little handy tripod that I usually put my vlog camera on as well, especially when I'm filming at my desk. And then here I have a book I am reading and my bullet journal. It's almost complete and it's very full, so Shaman's just chilling on the top trying to hold it down in the meantime. In the bottom drawer, I have my little washi tape collection. I keep my washi tape in these 2 containers just because they were whatever I had lying around at the time. I have just a bunch of random art supplies, journals, and supplies that I have not yet used. And I think I have some completed journals in here too. Then my next drawer, oh, this is the lighter for my candle. I have my go-to Muji gel pens, and I have my electronics that I use for editing. In these envelopes, I keep a lot of the cutouts and printouts I have, and I separate them based on which journal they go in. And these are the actual journals that I am currently using, which is a lot, so it's not like I use these all every day, but these are my most frequently used journals. And I also have some letters from my pen pals. This drawer is where I keep most of my supplies. The last drawer, the top drawer, is... Here I keep a lot of my stationery, like my little memo pads and notepads, my cutouts here that I glue into my journals as stickers, and then I have actual sticker packs in this container. And lastly, I have my light. Usually my room is pretty well lit in the morning because my window gets a lot of direct sunlight, but in the afternoon and of course at night, I have to rely on this lamp to brighten up my room. I used to not be the biggest fan of yellow lights, but I've definitely come to appreciate it as it makes my room feel way more cozy.